Hey, what's going on, y'all? It's about 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I just got off my job, and I just wanted to go over Super Bowl 51 again. Super Bowl 51 review. Patriots getting it done. 34-28 in overtime. I mean, the greatest comeback I've ever seen. The greatest comeback. The greatest comeback in history. Overcoming a 25-point deficit in the second half to beat the Falcons. You gotta feel for Atlanta, man. Gotta feel for Atlanta. Oh man, I mean, that's all I can say, man. I'm not speechless, but just watching that transpire, watching the two halves transpire. I mean, you just never would have thought, you know, just never would have thought it would have went down like that. First half. I mean, first of all, before I get to the game summary, if you hadn't watched my prediction video, I should have put it out earlier. I put it out like late it uploaded like late Saturday, so a lot of people didn't see it. If you didn't see it, I'd advise you go check out my prediction on the Super Bowl. I had the Patriots winning 35-31. I was close, but it wasn't like I thought it would be. It wasn't like I thought it would be, though. It was crazy, man. Atlanta had full control in the first half. I mean, they made Brady. I mean, it was like watching the '07 New York Giants defense against Brady in the Super Bowl that year. That was how good that defense was in the first half. That guy Jared, that D tackle Jared, I think it was two or three sacks. And then I think he had a couple more hits on Brady. Oh my gosh! Somebody need to pay that guy. Pay that guy. That dude's gonna get some money. He gonna get some money real soon. I mean, whether it's this year, next year, he's gonna get some money for that performance. That was awesome. That was awesome. Dwight Freeney, Brady's nemesis since college. Brady's nemesis since college. I mean, I know a lot of you know Freeney from the Indianapolis and New England battles throughout the years with Peyton Manning versus Tom Brady, but he even got a hit on Brady in college. Of course, y'all know Brady went to Michigan. Freeney went to Syracuse. I mean, they showed a clip of I was watching ESPN. And they showed a clip of Freeney getting a hit on Brady in college. Man, that's how far those guys go back. I thought it was just Indianapolis days, but they go back they go back further than that. All right. Oh man, it was something special, man. It was something special to watch. I mean, Brady's greatness, Brady and Belichick's greatness. I mean, last night just proved, beyond a shadow of a doubt, Brady, greatest quarterback of all time. Belichick, greatest coach of all time. I mean, I understand Montana never lost in the Super Bowl. But he also had Jerry Rice. I mean, Tom Brady, how many receivers can you even name one receiver that Brady I mean, I'm talking about receiver, not tight end Gronkowski. I'm talking about receivers. I mean, this guy, that's what makes him and Brady the greatest coach and quarterback. the guys that these guys get. I mean, Brady himself was a 6th-round pick. He was leading all type of comebacks in Michigan, but he was still a 6th-round pick. Of course, you seen the iconic image. You know, they always show it when they talk about Brady. You know, how thin he was. You know, that how his thin frame at the combine. You know, and his 40 time was horrible. You know, I mean, who would have thought back then that guy would be the first quarterback in history to win 5 Super Bowls? Like, yo, that's amazing, man. 5 Super Bowls. I mean, and Belichick. Belichick was coach of the Cleveland Browns, man. Belichick was a coach of the Cleveland Browns at one point. Oh, man. Like, yo, it is crazy. Like, man, it's a testament. It's a testament to that greatness, man. Testament to, you know, consistency. They're in the AFC every freaking year, man. Every year they're in the AFC. And I mean, it's really a testament to that great. I mean, you know, like I said, Belichick, greatest coach ever. Brady, greatest greatest quarterback ever. I mean, hey, feel free to leave a comment if you think otherwise. You think, oh, I'm just saying, look at the body of work, man. I'm just saying, first quarterback and coach to win 5 Super Bowls. Yeah, I know Montana never lost a Super Bowl. I mean, but, you know, you looking at Brady and the weapons around him, he didn't have a Jerry Rice. I forgot the other receiver's name, but he Brady don't have household names, you know. Or maybe Blunt's a household name because when he was at Oregon and he punched the Boise State guy. I mean, that's how he became a household name. But anyway, you know, I mean, it's amazing, man. It's amazing. The Patriot way. The Patriot way. They win, man. They win. And I respect the winner. I respect the winner. I mean, on the other side, the Falcons. I mean, it's all. I mean, it's. I mean, look, watching the Falcons in the second half was all. Watching the Falcons in that whole game was all too familiar for me. You know, I'm a Chiefs fan, and the Falcons basically played that game, like the Chiefs have all season. You know, come out guns blazing in the first half, offense is putting points up, defense is not letting anything happen. You know, but then the second half. Offense gets conservative. Offense starts making mental mistakes, holding, drop balls, or whatever. It wasn't really anything too bad with Atlanta except for penalties, and then their line kind of faltered on them a couple times, but it was awesome for me being a Chiefs fan watching that type of collapse, man. That was a straight collapse by Atlanta. I really thought it was over. I mean, I put $50 on the Patriots at halftime. I was like, I was about to call my boy. I'm like, oh, man, can we rethink this bad? Can we rethink this bad, man? And like, yo. I mean, but I was more calm. I was more calm than I should have been. I mean, it's Belichick and Brady, man. It was Belichick and Brady. You know, the pick six, I was like, ooh. The Blunt fumble, the Blunt didn't play a lot in the game after that. It was Deion Lewis and James White. James White had 14 receptions, and he's a third-string running back. Only the fucking Patriots, man. A third-string running back has the most catches in Super Bowl history with 14. I mean, that's a clear case. I mean, hold on. Not to mention he scored 3 He scored 3 touchdowns in the second half, including he scored all the big touchdowns. White scored all the big touchdowns. Well, no, he didn't. Well, he didn't. I forgot. Amendola caught the. Amendola. No. Did he? No. I don't know. I'm sorry. Amendola caught a touchdown earlier, but I think White scored a touchdown to get him I think did he score a touchdown to get him within 2 possessions? He scored a touchdown to get him within one to get him within 1 possession. I was going to get him within the 2-point conversion. Yeah, he scored both of the touchdowns to get the lead down, and then he scores the game winner in overtime. Hell of a play, hell of an effort. He got stopped, and then his second effort, he had nose for that end zone. He made sure he got to that end zone. I mean, broad props. I really think he should have got the MVP. I really think he should have got the MVP. I'm not no disrespect to Brady. No disrespecting Brady at all. But when you're a third string running back and you had the Super Bowl record for most receptions, not carries, receptions in the Super Bowl, I mean that deserves something, man. I'm pretty sure he's gonna get a hefty he's gonna get some money in his pocket in this offseason too. I mean, and that's another thing about the Patriots. The Patriots do a great job of keeping their guys, keeping their guys, the guys they want, the guys they feel that represent the Patriots in the best way. They keep those guys around, man. Of course, i.e. Brady, his whole career with the Patriots. I mean, he represents their organization in the right way, and he's being rewarded from it. That guy takes pay cuts so so Patriots can put guys around him. The guy takes pay cuts, man. I mean, the dude has it all: supermodel wife, kids, family, all that, and playing for the best organization in football. I get it. Spygate, Deflategate, Patriots being called cheaters. I mean, they still win. You gotta respect the winner. I'm sorry if I offend some of you guys out there, that believe it's a conspiracy they believe the game was rigged for the Patriots to win. I mean, they still won, man. I mean, you can't rig, passes being caught, and runs being made and all that. You can't rig that, man. You can't rig that because that first half, Brady was just looking horrible. Brady was just looking absolutely horrible, man. Absolutely horrible. The receiving core, that offensive line and that Patriots offensive line, first half, y'all needed to fire all them dudes. That was pathetic. Piss poor performance in that first half by the Patriots offensive line. But I don't know what happened. I believe Brady and Belichick got in that ass in halftime, and they cleaned it up. They protected Brady in that second half, man. They protected him, I think Brady was hit like 12, 13 times in that first half. It was awful. But they got the job done, man. Best salute to them. Brady threw the ball 62 times. 62 times. I mean, I think they said the Patriots ran 93 plays, 40 more than Atlanta. Because, that second half, Patriots defense locked up, forced Atlanta into playing uncharacteristically. Julio Jones was kept at bay in the second half. Coleman didn't do anything. Freeman didn't have a second half. Freeman didn't have a good second half. Freeman was on in the first half. That first quarter, first few minutes, man. Second quarter, because the first quarter was a stalemate. But That second quarter, that Atlanta offense is really starting to figure out the Patriot defense. Woo, man. I feel for Atlanta, man. I feel for them. I mean, a lot of people gonna say Atlanta lost the game. A lot of people gonna say New England won the game. It's both. It's both. You know, you can't have one without the other. You know, New England made great plays in the second half. Atlanta didn't. The forced fumble, you know, by Dante Hightower, you know, he got Ryan. That set up. I believe that set up the touchdown to. I think that was early fourth quarter. That set up the touchdown to get him within one score. You know, that catch by Julio though, at midway through the fourth, when he made that catch, it looked like I thought the Falcons were gonna seal the deal with a field goal or something, but then the Matt Ryan takes a sack. I mean, you don't take a sack at that point. You don't take a sack at that point, man. You're in field goal range. You know, easy chip shot field goal. You don't take a sack. You gotta throw that ball away. You gotta stay. You have to stay. He have to stay in that range. You have to stay in that field goal range. You know, just throw the ball away. You know, take the incompletion. He takes a sack. Then the next play, I think it was the next play. Jake Matthews, the left tackle, was called for holding. Jake Matthews called for holding. I'm a Chiefs fan. I mean, and that was the same. You could put those two plays side by side. That was basically the same call that cost us against the Steelers. You know, in the divisional round. That was basically the same play. Left tackle had him around had the DN around the throat and he was falling down. They're gonna call that every single time. That was especially because that was the same officiating crew. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna call that, man. They're gonna call that another blatant, another easy holding call. You know, I mean, Patriots down 25. In the third quarter, they score 4 touchdowns, man. Like, gee, I mean, Gostowski even missed a. I think was it the extra point? Yeah, I think it was actually he missed the extra point on one on one of the 4 touchdowns. I mean, like I said, James White scoring three of those, 1 in the air, 2 on the ground. That dude just had an awesome freaking game, man. Had an awesome freaking game. I mean, it was. I mean, that comeback for all time. That Edelman catch. Move over David Tyree. Edelman now has the greatest catch in Super Bowl history. Did you see that? That ball bounced off of the Falcons defender's legs, and Edelman gets down, grabs the ball. Sorry, I thought somebody was looking at me. He grabs the ball, and then he lets go of it. But then he gets his hands back under the football. The ball doesn't touch the ground at all. During the live shot, I thought that was an incomplete pass. The live shot, I thought that was an incomplete pass after the live shot. But the side just comes in, and he's saying that's a catch. I was like, what? How's that a catch? See it in the replay, like, dude, that the concentration to execute that catch. That's something else, man. That's something else. That's championship mentality right there. That's championship focus. You know, just to have, you know, to be able to catch a ball like that. Ricocheting off a guy's leg, you know, man. That sequence with the Falcons after the Julio catch, and then that catch right there. That's what helped. That really helped. You know, that really helped New England. I mean, because if the Falcons get a field goal out of that, or if that pass falls incomplete, the Falcons could easily be champions today. I mean. Falcons could easily be champions today, man. And of course, you go into overtime. Like I said, James White scores a touchdown on the first drive. They go march straight down the field. I mean, of course, all the momentum was going New England's way after they come back, scoring 19 in the just scoring. Just scoring what 32? Was it 32 unanswered points? 32 unanswered points. They trailed 28. Was it 32? No, 31. I'm sorry, 31 points. I'm sorry. They scored 31 unanswered. They were down 28-3. And I think it was midway through the third quarter. Midway through the fourth quarter. You talking about late third quarter. You scored 32 unanswered points between fourth quarter and overtime. Like, yo, that is amazing, man. That is amazing. Respect to the New England Patriots. Respect to the Falcons as well, but that's going to sting. That's going to sting for a long time. That's going to sting for a very long time, man. I got to go off this. I got to go. People's watching me. But, hey, let me know what y'all thought about the Super Bowl, man. This probably ain't going to go up to about 6 or 7 at night. But let me know what y'all think about it, man. I'll try to leave my social media names in the description. Holler at me. What a game.